don't know. Just show your titties or something. I don't know.
Hi guys, been a minute.
Hello.
Oh, that smells so cute. We're gonna do a couples Q&A today, and we're gonna use the questions that you asked on Instagram. But first, little life update. We're not moving. We went to look at apartments, and we just didn't fall in love with any of them. So then we were like, man, we don't want to move, but that price increase is ridiculous. So he called the landlord, and we just kind of explained to them, we're like, look, we really don't want to move, but that price increase is crazy. Anyway, we can keep it the same, blah, blah. And the lady that he talked to was like, all right, well, let me send it higher up and see what they say. And I think it helped that we were nice about it, because apparently they jacked up the prices for everybody, and a lot of people have been super mad, and so they're losing a ton of tenants. Everybody's moving, and so we didn't call screaming, and so I think that helped.
Yeah.
So yeah, we get to stay, same price, so we don't have to move, thank God, because I didn't want to move. Anyway, so let's get started.
Let's start with that one.
Yeah, okay. So how did you meet? I feel like this is a good starting point.
Mm-hmm.
How did we meet?
Technically?
What do you mean technically?
Well, do you mean meet in person, or do you mean,
okay, so we met
in
we met because of Snapchat.
Yeah, ish.
I guess.
Yeah.
But in person, we met for the first time on our first date.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which was sketchy, because I didn't know what I don't know why I did this. I didn't know what he looked like. I had no idea who he was.
Yep.
But he knew who I was. But for some reason, I followed him on Snapchat, which is super weird, because I follow people that I don't know on Instagram and on Twitter and Facebook, whatever, but I never follow people that I don't know on Snapchat. So I don't know why I followed him, but I did. And he posted something really funny on his Snapchat story from the gym. And so I slid up, and I can't explain any of this. I slid up and just did crying, laughing face emojis. And so that's when he was like, oh, there's my opportunity. Because I didn't know this, but he had already been...
Slid in a couple times.
Yeah.
I think twice-ish.
It was more than that.
Maybe.
More than that. He would slide up on my Snapchat stories all the time, but I had a boyfriend, so I never answered him. But then when I slid up on his, he was like, oh, shit. So anyway, yeah. So I think it was 3 days later...
Yeah, something like that.
I agreed to go out with him. Don't know why. I had no idea who he was. And yeah.
That's how we met.
So we met on our first date. Okay, next one.
Pick one.
I'll just start at the top.
Yeah.
Did your relationship change when you found out you were pregnant?
Yeah. Not in
How?
a bad way, but it changed.
How?
Responsibility-wise, and just the stuff that we did day to day that we had to change, and stuff that was a priority that no longer could be a priority. Just, yeah. That's about it, though.
Our life changed a lot.
Not emotionally, though, really.
But I don't know about, our relationship necessarily.
Yeah, as, people together. I guess we had to grow up quicker. So,
Yeah.
we did stuff together in a relationship that we had to give up.
That's true.
So, yeah, it changed.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was rough. Not relationship-wise necessarily, but I mean, it was rough for him to take care of me for the first 4 months, I don't know how personal we want to get, but I had to go through like obviously the normal like first trimester of pregnancy, which is like super hard on the body. Like you're nauseous, you just don't feel good. And then I also had to like withdraw from Adderall for 4 months. That lasted 4 months. And it's not like I wasn't abusing it. Like I'm crazy ADHD. And like you can tell when we're doing these videos, like I mix up my words a lot. And like it's hard for me to like put sentences together. Like, I'm not ADHD. I'm not hyperactive. I'm just like super ADD.
Yeah.
So I like took that every day for years and it just made my life super easy. And then I quit cold turkey when I found out I was pregnant, and I didn't know I was addicted until I had to go without. And so, yeah, that withdrawal lasted 4 months, and I was vaping. I feel like such a loser, but I was vaping like really high nicotine. So I had to withdraw from that. And then on top of being pregnant. So like the first 4 months, I felt like shit. I did not feel good. So that didn't necessarily like affect our, like, I guess that was kind of mean sometimes.
Yeah, but
it wasn't that mean.
It wasn't
it
like
was
a
just like
permanent
he
effect.
had to like take care of me a lot and just be like super understanding, and yeah. So that's probably hard for him too. Anyway, so yeah, I guess it did change a lot about our relationship.
Yeah.
Favorite thing about each other.
You go first.
It's hard to pick like one thing.
Yeah, but if you had to pick like one, what would it be? I gotta think too.
Just like the way you treat me. I guess that's like a lot of things, but in a nutshell. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I would say your attentiveness, being attentive, like you like prepare me breakfast for the week, like the work week and stuff, and helping me be healthier, giving me stuff to help me be healthier, education wise. Yeah, for sure.
I like that. What was your guys' first impression of each other?
I gotta think. My first impression. Are you talking about as soon as you walked out of the car? Or the first time I saw you on Snapchat?
Both. I know you thought I was a crackhead.
Yeah. I thought you were a crackhead on Snapchat. Yeah, crackhead on Snapchat, and then in person, obviously beautiful. But she could hold a conversation, which was very rare. Hold a conversation, and she was very questioning. Like she asked a lot of questions, which is not normal on a first date. And just the way she smiled and was like, I don't know, yeah.
My first impression, like when you first like walked out of your truck, number one was, oh, thank God he's cute. And then like when we actually sat down and got to talking, the first thing that hit me was like, wow, this is so easy. It was so comfortable. Usually on a first date, like it's like awkward and you're like, I gotta do the right things. I can't, whatever. But it was so comfortable. It was like I've known him for years, and yeah, I ordered chips and dip, like chowing down, like, like I was maybe a little too comfortable. Anyway, yeah. Oh, what do you hate about each other?
You go first this time. I don't know.
Oh, this is easy. I hate.
Damn.
You know what I'm about to say. I hate that you don't hang the towels up to dry.
Oh, yeah.
And you always leave them in like another room, so I never have a towel to use when I take a shower. That's what I hate.
I hate. Damn, hate's such a strong word. I dislike. Man, that you don't. Okay, I guess this is not like an overall thing, but this is just like a couple instances. So she spilled maple syrup on our carpet, and it took her 3 months to clean it up. And then after 3 months, she finally decided to clean it up, and it wouldn't come up. So it won't come up. So that's happened probably 2 or 3 different times. I can't think like a
What do
specifics.
you mean? 3 times. What else did I spill?
I don't know. The whole hair dye thing exploding everywhere with
That
hair
wasn't
dye
me. That was
thing.
my mom.
Yeah, but still, you were present. And hate or dislike. I think that's about it. I don't know.
You hate that I'm a messy eater.
Yes, she smacks her mouth.
No, that I'm messy. Now
Oh.
we're getting into
Yeah, but she
everything.
smacks her mouth. So
I'll try not to.
that too.
Yeah.
That's it. Nothing crazy.
Wow. That was more on me than you. I need to keep thinking about what I hate about you. Is it true that sex changes after a baby?
Yeah,
What do you think?
kind of.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Kind of. You don't have like as much free time to do it. So you're limited when you can do it, you know?
Yeah, but we have the opportunity to do it every night if we want to.
Yeah, we have the opportunity to do it every single night. But
I guess you're worried about like
him
the baby
waking up
waking
or like,
up.
yeah.
Wow.
So not really, kind of.
Well, like right
But-
after you have a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to like ease into it. I guess if that's.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
Yeah, like my
Wow.
doctor cleared me to like work out and have sex and everything 4 weeks postpartum. So I was like, hell yeah. So like that night I was ready to go. But
It didn't work.
yeah, it didn't work. But like,
Yeah.
how do we explain that?
It just hurt.
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, you just have to like ease into it. It takes like a few tries. But then once you do, like it's the same. It feels the same as before, I think, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a dude. So I don't know what it's like down
Yeah, it's the same.
But-
it's just the availability is a
But
little
the
different.
availability is different.
That's
Yeah, but we
about it.
have a good routine. Like we put him to bed, put the baby to bed.
Yeah.
He's usually asleep by 8. And we put him to bed alone in his room, and so that gives us a few hours every night to like hang out and have just like me and him time, which is super nice. So yeah, we have the availability, but yeah, I guess it depends on your baby. Like if you can't get away from your baby, then it would change a lot, and if you can, then it won't change at all.
Yeah.
Well, it just depends. What do each of you miss about your life before the baby?
Oh, this will be easy for you. You go first.
What do you think I'm gonna say? You're afraid to say it.
Yeah.
My body.
I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. But my body is what I can say on camera.
Yeah.
There he is. Cute. Is he getting bored?
I don't know.
What else?
Are you done with yours? Or is that the only thing you miss?
I don't know. Just my body. Yeah. It's, yeah.
Okay. Show them what I can.
I mean, I kind of miss, like, the, hey, hi, bud. I kind of miss, like, the free time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, but not really. I just like my life so much with him that, like, I
Yeah.
don't care. But I guess you could say I also miss, like, the free time and stuff.
Yeah. The only thing that I really miss is just yeah, just the availability to be able to do what I wanted when I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So just like being able to like hang out with friends when I want to, or like go out with some friends or whatever. Just do stuff with like friends and family members and stuff. And you're extremely limited whenever you have a baby. Obviously, like you have stuff that you're responsible for and stuff you got to do. So yeah, that's about it though.
Yeah. But you can hang out with your friends.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
choose not to.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Just I'm just saying like the amount of times that I used to before versus now.
That's true. You did hang
extremely
out with them a lot.
limited. Yeah.
And I try to like, yeah, Beckham, you're gonna have to go. And I try to like give him his time too. Like at night, whenever Beckham sleeps in bed with me. Bye. So like whenever, what's going on here? So whenever I'm ready to go to bed, I go get him out of his room and take him in bed with me. And like he'll stay out here for like a few more hours or whatever and like watch videos or like have his alone time or like play games with his friends or whatever. And then he'll come in bed with us whenever he's ready.
Yeah.
So I try to like give him his time, you know? But it is different.
Mm-hmm.
Was Beckham planned? I don't know why that matters, but
No.
no.
I mean, no.
Obviously, no. We're dating for 3 months, so I don't think anybody after 3 months is like, "Hey, let's have a baby."
Nope. Easy.
Now, what does Rendon think about how the birth went?
I think it went good. I would say so.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it went good. Like, there was no complications. There was nothing crazy that happened. I mean, it was just, stressful, but it was like, yeah, it was good. Nothing like was bad about it, or nothing happened that caused like worry or whatever. So, I mean, it was smooth and
Do you
quick
like
and-
wish I would have had an epidural?
no. I mean, no.
Or I guess that doesn't really affect you.
Yeah, it doesn't affect me. I mean, yeah. No.
Do you? I'm just gonna keep elaborating on this question. I kind of want to know.
Uh-huh.
What do you think about like doing it at home next time? Do you like agree with that?
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. Either or.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think the
it's
answer to that
more of
question
like
is
a,
he's just a dude, so he doesn't care.
yeah, it's more of like just it's your body, it's your thing that you do, so it's like whatever makes you most comfortable. Either or.
I feel like my face looks so much fatter than yours.
No.
Look how-
You're closer.
Ah.
See if you
Well,
sit
then
back, say
Yeah, but then my face. How do you make the relationship work after a baby?
I think we already kind of elaborated on that. How we have like our alone time. We put him to bed at a certain time, give him a bath at a certain
Yeah.
time. That's how you make it work. Bath certain time, bed certain time. You hang out for an hour to 2 hours a night, whatever. And then you have the weekends.
Yeah,
So
I guess like the key is,
getting a routine.
yeah, just spending time together.
Yeah. Because you
And-
need a routine, I feel like, with a baby.
Yeah,
So you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
establish a routine early on.
yeah. And I feel like as childish as this sounds, like men a lot of times will like get jealous. Not saying that like he did, but like men will get jealous of their baby because like the mom just like puts too much focus on the baby, and that like causes problems between the couple because like a man is a man. They want to be the man of the house and they want to be prioritized. They want to feel like a king and they want like, you know, their egos need to be babysat. That's just how it is. That's how all men are. So I guess like, yeah, after a baby especially, like you need to focus on each other
Yeah.
to make it work and just be like understanding and just don't, yeah. How did Rendon react to finding out you were pregnant?
Is there a final question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we whizzed through them.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious to see what you think, or what you think about how I reacted.
I think you acted really well.
Yeah. It was a shock, obviously, because it wasn't planned. But yeah, we talked about it. I think I reacted well. I didn't like freak out and scream. I was just calm.
I was terrified. Like I was so scared.
I was quiet.
Yeah.
I took a minute.
He had to think about
Yeah.
it for a second, like process it.
Yeah.
But I was like so scared just because I don't know, I thought he would be like mad because I wasn't on birth control. So like I felt like it was my fault. Which I was using the fertility awareness method. And it worked for 4 years, but then I got like careless and stopped paying attention. And so, yeah, I felt pregnant, but I still felt like it was my fault. And so I was like crying and I was like apologizing and he was so sweet. He was like, don't apologize. It's okay. He kept saying, he was like, it's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. like he was kind of like talking to himself too, but like also talking to
Yeah.
me. But yeah. Yeah, he handled it really well. He just kept saying, okay. And yeah. Did we even talk about it?
Not initially. I think it took a day.
Yeah, I
It
don't
was, like,
even
the next
think,
day.
like, he was just like, okay, and I was like, okay. like,
Yeah. Then we talked more about it. I think it was the next day that we talked about it. No, I think that was it.
Yeah, it was easy. It was
Quick.
painless. Yeah. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
It was very quick.
Yeah. Come here. No.
Oh, he's so tired.
Hey, buddy. Oh! Oh no! He put his face in my lipstick.
That's one way to end the video.
Yeah, I guess that was the last question. So that concludes our couples Q&A. Thanks for being interested in us, guys. Bye, Beckham.
Say bye-bye.
Bye, Beckham. Bye-bye. Stop looking that way. Bye-bye. Bye.